Good morning and good afternoon to every lovely people who's watching our channel Financiable, where we post videos related with finance. And today's video is with Cash App, and it's on how you guys can fix your Cash App card being declined. So let's say you're trying to enter your debit card on your Cash App and it keeps saying your card is declined, your card is declined, and there's multiple reason behind this. And here I am showing you guys the multiple reason on my screen, and I'm going to be going through them point by point by telling you guys how you guys can fix them as well. First step, it could be that the card you're trying to enter has expired, so check that. And the other is if you're entering an incorrect card detail, so make sure to check your detail. And the other is if your Cash App is declined due to the application not updated, which means you need to update your Cash App. So if you guys have not updated your Cash App for a pretty long time, make sure to do that. And the other is if your bank declined Cash App payment, which means if your bank doesn't support your Cash App, or if the card you're trying to enter doesn't support Cash App, then it's not going to work. It's going to decline. All right. And the other is if you guys have a slow internet connection, so make sure to check your internet connection. And the other is if your Cash App declines due to insufficient fund in account, which means if the card you're trying to enter doesn't has enough money in it. All right. So make sure to check that as well. And with that said, how you guys can fix this is ensure that you have a stable internet connection, which means ensure if you guys have at least fast enough internet connection to run Cash App. And the other is you should also ensure that your Cash App card does not get blocked and has not expired, which means the card you're trying to enter should not be expired or should not get blocked by the bank. All right. And the other is it would help if you also get verified that all details in your Cash App is correct, which means the details you entered should be correct. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And the other thing is always double check that the balance is sufficient to transfer it from your account, which means the card you're trying to link should have at least sufficient money in order to be linked to your Cash App. And the other is if you receive a notification that Cash App update is available, make sure to update it, which means just make sure to update your Cash App is up to date. All right. So these are the way on fixing the problem. How you guys can fix your Cash App this transfer failed. So this problem occurs when you're trying to transfer your money into your Cash App when you're trying to transfer it to somebody else. All right. So basically to fix this problem, you need to do some steps. First step is make sure to check your internet connection because sometimes this problem occurs due to your internet connection. If it is stable and you still have this issue, then you need to change your debit card which is currently in your credit card. So let's say you guys have a debit card of your Chase Bank, you want to change it with your American Bank, all right? So just make sure to change your debit card because it's a problem with the debit card. But let's say you don't have an extra debit card and you can't change it, all right? Now, if you guys don't know how to change your debit card, we have made a video on that. You can check that video out as well, all right? So let's say you don't have an extra debit card. What you want to do is you want to contact your bank of which debit card you have. All right. So let's say I have a Chase Bank debit card. I need to contact Chase Bank and tell them, please allow the transfer of money into the Cash App. It's a reliable source. I believe in this, app. So it's not a fraud. So please allow the money to be transferred in. And after you contact them and they agree to it, the next step is you need to contact this email over here, which is the support email of Cash App. And once you email it, you want to email this. Can you, reset my account of Cash App? I'm having problem with my debit card. If you would help me to reset this, then basically they're gonna, reply to you in 2 or 3 days. After they reply to you, basically your account will be resetted and you need to enter your debit card again. After you do that, basically it should work. So that's basically how you guys can fix your Cash App this transfer failed. How you guys can fix your Cash App too many attempts. So basically when you're trying to sign up into your Cash App or when you're trying to log in into your Cash App, and you literally just keep on pressing get verification code, get verification code. If you try to do this multiple times, let's say you try to do this 10 times within an hour, then it's going to say too many attempts, which means you're trying to log in into your account too many times. And Cash App thinks that it's some hacker, it's somebody who's trying to steal your information of Cash App. And Cash App is going to say too many attempts, which means it's going to lock your account for 24 hours, which means you are not going to get any verification code for 24 hours. For someone, it's going to be 6 hours. For someone, it's going to be 24 hours. But let's say you need to wait for at least 24 hours, all right? Now, let me show you guys how you guys can fix this problem. So the first way, as I said, don't try to log in into your account too many times, all right? Let's just say the maximum is 2 times within an hour, all right? If you try to go over that, it's going to say too many attempts. And let's say you already went over 2 times and it says too many attempts. The only way to fix this is close your Cash App, hold on your Cash App, click on App Info, and then click on storage, click on clear data, click on OK. Once you do that, all the data of your Cash App stored on your phone is going to be cleared, and try to log in into your account or do anything and it's going to send you that SMS or that email verification code. And if it still doesn't work, delete your Cash App, reinstall it again, try to send that verification code, it should work. But if it still doesn't work, the thing you need to do is wait for 6 hours. If it doesn't work, wait for 24 hours. It's gonna work, all right? So that's how you guys can fix your Cash App too many attempts. How you guys can fix your Cash App pending, which means when you're trying to send a money to a friend or a person, it's gonna send pending, which means the person has not received the cash. And there's various reasons behind this, and I'm gonna be telling you all those reasons and how you guys can fix this. The first reason could be if your internet connection is slow and the transaction is just not happening, then it's gonna put your transaction is pending, because once you get a strong internet connection, that transaction is gonna go. So make sure to check your internet connection. That could be your problem. The other thing is if the person you're trying to send is receiving multiple payments at the same time. So let's say I'm receiving 10 payments at the same time and the money somebody sent me is on the fifth line. So until and unless I receive 4 of those payments ahead of that fifth one, the fifth one is not going to be received. So your payment could be the fifth one in row and is waiting to be received by that person. And the other thing is if Cash App server is under maintenance, which means if you're trying to send the money when Cash App server is under maintenance, then basically until and unless Cash App server is online again, your money is not going to be sent and it's going to be put on pending, because once Cash App server comes online, your money is going to be transferred instantly. And the other thing is if the person whom you are sending the money has not accepted it. There's a feature in Cash App when you send somebody the money, until and unless they accept the money, they're not gonna, receive it, or like your money is not gonna be sent to them. So until and unless they see your, money coming and accept it, they're not gonna receive it and your cash is gonna be put on pending. So that could also be the reason, all right? So for that case, you just need to wait. So that's how we guys can fix your Cash App pending and how we guys can fix your Cash App unexpected error. If you're trying to request money from somebody or if you're trying to send money to somebody and you're facing this problem, then basically it's gonna say unexpected error and that request is not gonna be sent and that money transfer is not gonna happen, all right? So when you're facing the problem, there's multiple reasons behind this problem and you could be facing one of those reasons which I'm going to be telling you in this video. So the first way to fix this is make sure to update your Cash App, because if your Cash App is not up to date, it also might be causing the problem. So make sure to update your Cash App by going to your Play Store or App Store. And even after updating your Cash App, if it still doesn't fixes it, then it could be that Cash App server is under maintenance. So if you're trying to send money, receive money, or request money to somebody when Cash App is undergoing maintenance, then basically it's not going to happen. And the only way to fix this problem is to wait until their maintenance is over. And how can you find out if they're under maintenance or not? You can go to Twitter and write hashtag or search for hashtag. If a lot of people are tweeting about it saying, oh, my Cash App is not working, then yeah, Cash App is under maintenance at that time. And if Cash App is not under maintenance and you're still facing the problem, the other issue could be your internet connection. So make sure to check if your internet connection is slow or not, because if it is slow, then that could be the reason behind this problem. And the other thing is if a lot of people are transferring money at the same time and Cash App server is on full use. If that's the problem, then you need to wait for 1 or 2 hours, because if a lot of transfer is happening, then your transfer might not be, sent due to a lot of traffic on Cash App server. And the best way to fix this is to wait. And even after waiting for 2 or 3 hours or 1 day, if it's still not working, the other best way to fix your Cash App is to delete your Cash App, reinstall it again. Once you do that, your problem should be fixed. So that's how we guys can fix your Cash App unexpected error. Cash App declined for your protection. So when you're facing the problem, basically when you try to transfer money to somebody, it's gonna say declined for your protection. So this thing occurs if you try to send your money to your Cash App, or if you try to send the money to a Cash App which is under restriction, or which is under the examination from Cash App. If you guys want to fix your Cash App decline for your protection, as I said, if the account is under examination. So basically what this means is if somebody or if someone's Cash App account is getting a lot of reports saying it's a scammer, they stole my money, then Cash App is going to put that account under examination, which means Cash App is not going to allow a lot of person to send money to that account. So Cash App is going to keep a close eye to that account, what that account does, because Cash App is a money related app and a lot of scams happen in this Cash App. So if you send the money to a scammer and he takes that money away and runs it, then Cash App is not going to refund that money. So in order to protect you from that happening, Cash App is not going to allow that transfer to happen, and it's going to say decline for your protection. So Cash App is trying to secure your money. So just keep that in mind, all right? And if that person which you're trying to send money to is your friend and Cash App keeps saying this, then you need to contact the staff of Cash App. You can always find this Cash App's number on Google. You can just search for Cash App contact info, and it's going to show you Cash App's customer number. You can call them and tell them like the account you're trying to send money to is not a scammer. He's your family member. He's your friend. Please let that happen. And they'll try to fix this problem, all right? But if that person is a scammer, then please beware, all right? Now, with that said, hope you understand what this thing means, which means card decline for your protection. How you guys can fix Cash App's not able to buy Bitcoin at this moment. So many people are facing this problem, and there's multiple ways to fix this problem, which I'm going to be showing you in this video. Cash App is a place where you guys can send and receive money. It's similar to PayPal, but due to its recent update, you guys can also buy stocks and Bitcoin. Mostly Bitcoin is in today's topic, so let me show you guys how you guys can fix this problem. So since this is a new feature, there's sometimes a bug, so make sure to update your Cash App to the latest version. We'll fix this problem. But if you still have this problem even after updating your Cash App, then the first reason could be because of your slow internet connection. So make sure to check if your internet connection is stable. If it is unstable, then basically that's the reason why you're not able to buy Bitcoin. And if your internet connection is stable and you're still not able to buy Bitcoin, then basically the credit or debit card or the bank which is connected to your Cash App doesn't allow Bitcoin transaction, which means some banks do not allow Bitcoins, transaction like buying and selling a Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. So if your bank is one of that, then you need to change your, credit, debit or bank account on your Cash App. That's the only way to fix it. So let's say you have a stable internet connection and your bank allows crypto transaction and you're still facing this problem. Then how you can fix this is you want to, go to your search engine. I'm using Google and search for contact Cash App. Once you search for it, click on where it says contact Cash App. Now, once you click on contact Cash App, it's going to show you all the way on how you guys can contact Cash App staff. And once you contact them, you want to talk with the, staff of Cash App and tell them you have a problem with buying Bitcoin and they will solve you from their end. So yeah, that's basically how you guys can fix this problem. How you guys can fix your Cash App verification. So what this problem is if you're trying to verify your Cash App and the verification just doesn't work. So let me show you guys how you guys can fix this problem. Now, before you try to verify your Cash App account, make sure your internet connection is stable, which means make sure your internet connection is fast enough to run Cash App. For that, make sure it's above 5 MB per second. The other thing, make sure your Cash App is up to date, which means go to your Play Store or App Store and check if your Cash App is up to date. If any one of these things is not done or is not properly working, then that might be the problem, all right? Now, after you check if both of this thing works, you come to this step. Now try to verify your Cash App account. When you're trying to verify your Cash App account, enter a correct information. Because when you try to verify your Cash App account, you need to click the photo of a document, whether it could be a driving license, passport, or a citizenship ID. Once you click photo of it, make sure you click a proper photo of it so that the Cash App staff can view it. Otherwise, it's not going to work, all right? Sometimes people just upload a blurry photo of the document and it just does not work because the document's photo is not readable. So make sure you click a proper photo of the document so that the staff of the Cash App can view it. Once you click a proper photo, and after you click a proper photo, make sure you enter a correct information and an information which matches your citizenship ID or the document which you uploaded. Because in your document, let's say your name is Kevin, and on your information on your Cash App, you write your name is Richie. Then it's not gonna work. Cash App is gonna think that's the wrong information. It's not your document. It's some other people trying to use your Cash App account. So for security reason, it's not gonna let that verification to happen. So make sure to enter a correct information and it should work, all right? If it doesn't work, just delete your Cash App, reinstall it again, and try to do the verification process again. It should work, all right? And your verification process takes around 2 or 3 days or a week for some people. So you need to wait for at least a week for this to happen. So don't rush this process, all right? So hope you guys understand, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and bye-bye.